out of my end, the blind leading, the blind leading, the blind, the sign of the giant, out of sight, out of my head, the blind leading, the
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't know, you didn't know, you didn't know. But hey, we are here. We are live on the Value of Wrestling right here on YouTube. I'm the Big Time, along with Uno Supremo, Mr. Z, live in the house here again, doing like we do each and every week. This is the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we talk about everything independent wrestling right here on the channel. Let's talk about it right now, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Z, welcome. How ya doing? How ya feeling?
Oh, I'm doing great. I'm ready to kick off 2025. Let's leave it at that.
Yes, we are kicking off 2025, and the hard part right now is we wish all those who are being devastated by the craziness, the wildfires in Southern California, all the best. We hope a speedy recovery. We wish all those trying to work to get these fires out, trying to save people, trying to keep people safe, get the job done, and hopefully accountability be held on the hands of the people who are responsible, those people who could have protected this or kept this from happening. But we're here to talk independent wrestling, so we're going to talk independent wrestling. Sorry, crazy cat ran through. Anyways, let's start off with Total Wrestling Federation's Fight for Franklin, coming to you from the Eagles Hall in Stockton, California. A lot of solid matches coming out this Saturday, January 11th. A lot of action going on this Saturday. I hope everybody's ready for some great independent wrestling action going down all over the place. But Total Wrestling Federation will be in Stockton on January 11th. That's this Saturday. They've got some solid matches. It looks like Christian Black will take on Jay Cruz. Prince Gabriel will take on Chucky D. Operativo 209 will take on Boss Black R. The Lucha Libre Mafia of El Flaco Loco, being a part of that, is going to take on the 209 clique of CJ Dirt, Don Swolleon, and 209 Boat, I think. Paris Singh, 209 Dragons Den, and the BLE are going to tie it up when Mike Hayashi and Paris Singh tag up to take on Jason Hastings and Trip Rogers. Then you'll also get to see the main event, Michael Shawn versus Sean Sims. And Firebelly Giga Herrera takes on Landon Ramos. Some great matches coming at you at the Fight for Franklin 2 at the Eagles Hall in Stockton, California on January 11th. That is this Saturday, so get ready for that, ladies and gentlemen.
That sounds like a great show. Operativo 209, we've witnessed live.
Yes, we have.
It's a Collectible Stampede. And then El Flaco Loco, a legend out here in the Northern California area. We've gotten to see hold it down one time. And hopefully we'll get to see more of him in the future.
Yes, no, it should be something special to see some more El Flaco Loco. We'll probably see him on January 25th when we go back to Matinee Mayhem at the Ugly Dojo training facility in Sacramento, California. It's a great place and a great day to get up early, go get you some pancakes at the Pancake Circus, and then follow it up with a nice wrestling show. You'll be quite pleased when it's all said and done.
Well, yeah, I mean, now you said pancakes. Now I'm like, ooh, pancakes.
Pancakes. Okay, Homer Simpson. Anyways, if you're not in Stockton, maybe you're in the Bay Area, East Bay Pro Wrestling back in action with Ultimate Resolution 2025 this Saturday, January 11th. They're going to have some great stuff coming on at East Bay Pro Wrestling. It looks like Hayes and our boy Boyce LeGrand are going to team up to take on the East Bay Knights. Jack Tracy, the champion over there, the PSG Showcase Championship Jack Tracy going to defend his title against Reese the Beast. Also, the tag team championships are on the line as Mohawk take on the challengers of our boys Bryce Kuza, Aiden Andrews, the all-day crew. Going to be in action at East Bay Pro Wrestling Ultimate Resolution 2025, January 11th. Dreamy Drew, we saw at Collectible Stampede. It will be in singles action against DLA. And Kakaming going to take on our boy Anthony Nova, all on Saturday, January 11th. And Pacheco, California, 110 2nd Avenue South, Suite D8 in Pacheco, California. You can catch up with East Bay Pro Wrestling. And, of course, Truex is also going to be in action against the boy we saw at Ugly Dojo's Matinee Mayhem show for the first time, Andrew Cass. So lots of great action, lots of great talent. Gonna be doing some great stuff. This Saturday, you have TWF in Stockton, or you can go check out East Bay Pro Wrestling in Pacheco for some great wrestling action.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a great time. That's for sure. I mean, the card's stacked as it is, but I mean, if you don't we enjoy seeing Boyce LeGrand in the ring. They don't call him the bad boy for nothing.
Yes.
I'm all for it. Oh, what is up, Bishop Dorian? Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome to Final Chapter. To the chat. Thank you for being here. We're just starting up and started talking about what is going to go on with some great independent wrestling action in the area. We've talked about Total Wrestling Federation. We talked about East Bay. I don't know. Is there anybody else doing some big wrestling action this weekend? Always looking to see what's going on in the world of independent wrestling. And it's starting off hot. January, a lot of these places starting to get their feet dipped. Fighting Spirit Pro Wrestling having their show last weekend. Of course, also last weekend, Hoodslam starting off 2025 on a hot ticket. Lots of great stuff going on there. And now it's just it's kind of a wait and see.
Now don't no. We're not gonna no. It's just because if you mention Hoodslam and then what happened last week,
look,
now my days are numbered.
7th is your day to destiny. February 7th is a ticking. You might as well accept the fact that tick-tock, you have a date. The hands of time are against you. Tick-tock, count it down. Because it's going down. West Coast is tomorrow. Okay, well, we'll pull up some West Coast here. Let me get over there, and we'll come back to West.
Yes,
come
sir.
back to Hoodslam here at West Coast. Let's see what West Coast has got going on tomorrow. That's not what I wanted. There we go. That's who I want. Come on. Come on. We're following West Coast. West Coast, always some great shows, always some great action. Let's see here. Come on. Yes, tomorrow, January 10th, West Coast is big a show going down in South San Francisco at the State Room. That is tomorrow. Doors open at 6:30. First bell at 7 p.m. Tag action. Tom Shear and Manders will take on Levi Shapiro and Jaw Jewel, who we saw at Ugly Dojo show in Vacaville. A 6-man tag of Los Suavecitos versus Ichiban and Miracle Generation. Hopefully I got all those names right. Please forgive me if I'm not perfect. Los Suavecitos. Ichiban and the Miracle Generation going to tie it up. A number 1 contender match for the West Coast Pro World Championship. Beef, which always is something Mr. Z likes to hear. Beef, meat, whichever. He's going to take on Calvin Tankman. So you have the Beef taking on the Tankman. This sounds like a beef beaten, meat smacking, chopping, good time.
Calvin Tankman, former MMA fighter, probably I think the last person to fight Kimbo Slice, the late Kimbo Slice. So seeing Calvin Tankman, I would actually that's what the price would mention right there, because That's a man you'd probably want to go check out.
And then we're gonna get into a Golden Gate.
No.
Go ahead. No choppies. No meat beating.
No meat beating. No meat slapping. If we were calling commentary, I guarantee you I'll probably turn red as this.
I have some bad news in this list for you. We're going to get there in a second. Anyways, the number one contender match for the West Coast Pro World Championship, Beef versus Calvin Takeman. The Golden Gate Championship qualifier match, Brett the Threat will take on Jason Xavier, who we love and respect. And it'll be a four-way. They will be taking on Shimbashi and Danny Orion, a four-way match. Brett the Threat, Jason Xavier, Shimbashi, and Danny Orion. I hope I'm saying all those names right. Please forgive me if I'm not. Another great reason to go to this show tomorrow night. A once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, maybe special singles match. Matsuda Tanaka taking on Jake something.
Ooh, boy. Oh, that's going to be great. That is going to be a great one.
The West Coast Pro Women's World Championship match will be on the line when Zara Sakur takes on Becca. And the West Coast Pro World Tag Team Champion. Yes. And the West Coast Pro World Tag Team Championship match going to take place when Sinners and Saints take on the Crush Boys. You know who makes up the Crush Boys, Mr. Z?
No, sir. No, I don't.
Well, one member of the Crush Boys is Starboy Charlie.
Yep.
And do you want to know who his tag team partner is?
Who is his tag team partner?
Do you want to know who's in town?
Who? No!
Titus Alexander.
Oh.
Maybe we need to reach out.
You know I keep looking at my calendar, right?
Maybe we need to reach out to, maybe we need to... No. Where's Ugly when you need him? Maybe we need to reach out to Ugly and right over to the show in San Francisco. I'm sure Ugly's going to be there. I'm sure he could get us a special invite. I'm sure he could help set up. I mean, Titus Alexander is in town. He's on the list.
Bishop, you didn't see this.
Man, West Coast Pro Wrestling tomorrow night, South San Francisco. Only 30 tickets are left as of January 5th at 254. I don't know if there's any tickets left. That's going to be at the State Room in South San Francisco. Solid names on this match up and down. You got to be excited. And the Matsuda Tanaka versus Jake something match alone is a great reason to be there. Definitely something enjoyable. But it's January 10th, 9 days away from the biggest state in independent wrestling for us. January 19th. I wonder if one Titus Alexander will be sticking around town for a little while.
You know, you never know. Never say never is what I've learned here in this beautiful world of professional wrestling.
Yeah, no, you can never say never.
That's all I can say.
You just never know who might be when, where, why.
Exactly, and I will be afraid for my life. I'll look like Tony Khan for a night. It's okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be exciting. It's going to be some great stuff. We can't wait to see that. So if you're looking for action tomorrow night, South San Francisco with West Coast Pro Wrestling. Over the weekend, Total Wrestling Federation and East Bay Pro Wrestling. Got some great action going on. Of course, we were talking a little earlier. It's February 7th in Oakland, California, when it may all go down at the Continental Club when Hoodslam brings you Poptopia. So, a date with Destiny is planned. We just need to reach out to the Stoner Brothers and find out, is this an invite or do we need to purchase tickets for this show? Are we getting the invite as guests to come out and check it out?
Oh yeah. That'll be a very interesting and entertaining evening. I might not be alive at the end of the night.
Will you even
You
make it
might
to
have to carry
February?
me out of there.
Could you even make it to February 7th at this point? I mean, we're hearing rumbles that Titus Alexander's in town. He's on the list. Timothy Thatcher, we know, is going to be at Supreme Pro Wrestling on January 19th at Loyalty. We don't know who else is going to show up, show out, and be where, when, why, and whom. But a lot of things are possible. Will you make it to February 7th?
Oh, I'll make it. I just won't. I probably won't be 100% going into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is fun. There is so much great action going on in California. Independent wrestling is alive and well. From Northern California to the Bay Area and everywhere in between, we are doing our best to keep you up to date on everybody who's got something going down when it comes to professional independent wrestling, or independent wrestling, professional wrestling. It's all the same.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's great stuff.
And that's just this weekend.
People, right, and what we're telling people here is it's not, if you're in these areas or within driving distance of these areas, take the time to go to the show, enjoy it, take the family, have a good trip, give the family something to talk about on the way home.
Now, if you're not busy
with the family,
if you're not busy next Friday, it's going down for sure when Phoenix Pro Wrestling comes back at you on Friday, January 17th. First bell at 8 p.m. Gonna go down at the Phoenix Theater there in Petaluma, California. That is located at 201 Washington Street in Petaluma. Doors open at 7:30. First bell at 8 p.m. Professional wrestling at its best. 10 years live at the Phoenix Theater. We're going to see some more. The Kyle Cup Battle Royal Masters of the Ring will take place. Names that are going to be in this Battle Royal so far: Drake Frost, Eliza Hammer, Rosie Fingers, Kenny K, O.C. Hayes, Andrew Cass, Bobby Callahan, RBJ, Jason Xavier, Ray Kuju, J.R. Casablanca, and of course, our boy from the Appeal, the Dart Fox, the Obsidian Adonis, Illumide, all going to be a part of the Kyle Cup Battle Royal. I don't know if that's everybody, plus 8 more superstars. So yes, that is just 12 names, 8 more unannounced at this take part in the Kyle Cup Battle Royal. Also, plus many other matches. We'll also see Dave Reckoning taking on one Scoot Robertson at this show. And the Phoenix Pro Wrestling Championship will be on the line when defending and reigning champion Sir Samurai defends his title against the high-flying Midas Creed. So that is next Friday. Something well worth the take, well worth the time to go out and check it out. So if you're looking for some great wrestling action there,
oh yeah, no,
check out Phoenix Pro Wrestling out of Petaluma, California.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds like a hell of a time right there. Great card. I mean, just don't call him Scott. Scoot, folks.
Scott.
Just remember that.
Scott. Did you call him Scott? Okay, I'll remind him that you called him Scott.
Oh man. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, some great stuff coming out, and of course,
times all around.
The first Friday of every month right now, and the third Friday of every month. So not this Friday, but next Friday. Also, you can go up to Yuba City there at Hassett Avenue, Unit 9. You can go up to the WCWF training facility along with PCW, where they have their my mind just went blank. They have their little shows there, and what they call the State Farm Arena. The prospect shows, yes, every first and third Friday at the State Farm Arena in Yuba City. World Class Championship Wrestling Federation and Pro Championship Wrestling come together to bring you their prospect shows. So definitely come out and check that out. I heard the last one was a pretty darn dandy good show. So a lot of stuff there that might be worth it. They had a that's the Prospect show. I'm trying to see if they have an upcoming show. Nope, their next big show for PCW Pro Championship Wrestling will be PCW returning to Oroville with its 24th installment of Last Man Standing. That'll be on the 1st of February in Oroville. Last Man Standing 25. I guess that's a huge battle out there. Will be taking place. So check it out. Also, you can go
because I mean, last Man Standing, their biggest battle royal of the year. Winner gets a shot at Extreme Measures for the PCW heavyweight title. I mean, just that match alone is worth the price of admission if you're a fan of battle royals and just unpredictability.
Ladies and gentlemen, PCW Pro Championship Wrestling giving you a chance here. They have a free pro wrestling training open tryout on January 12th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Primetime University at 1282 Hassett Avenue, Suite 9, Yuba City, California. Pro Championship Wrestling is going to give you a couple hours there. That's a good 4-hour training, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. They're going to let you come out and have an open tryout. And in that, one man and one woman will receive 1 month's worth of free coaching. So check out PCWNorcal.com/live-the-dream for more information and details. But if you really want an experience that's worth a lifetime of experiences, I'm going to tell you about the best place to do it all. Not that I'm biased. I'm not biased. Not at all. There's no bias here. But ladies and gentlemen, on Monday, January 27th, Supreme Pro Wrestling is going to have an open house where you can come out to 1282 Hassett Avenue, Unit 9, Yuba City, California, on Monday, January 27th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. for an open training at the SPW Training Academy. You're invited to come out and meet the trainers, jump in the ring on your first day. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to get in the ring on your very first day. We've got a little tidbit inside information. So if you wanted to know what it's like to be a wrestler, if you want to know what it's like to step in that ring, come check it out. Make sure you bring comfortable workout gear and plenty of water. Arrive 10 minutes early. So try to be there by 5:45 p.m. for this open house training. It's going to be a fun time. Your boy will be there to check it all out too with you. So make sure you come out and check it out. It'll be a fun time. But even before that, January 19th, that's Sunday, the third Sunday of this month, SPW is going to be back in action with SPW Loyalty. And the card is stacked from top to bottom, talent all over the place. It's going to be an exciting time. And we're going to have a WWE ID match taking place at this show when WWE ID Jordan Oasis takes on Timothy Thatcher. And, of course, El Uno Supremo will have to write his date and destiny when he has to confront Timothy Thatcher. And hopefully we get Timothy Thatcher to join the Choppy Hall of Fame.
I'm telling you, this is what's going to happen. I'm going to have me a nice story to tell to my grandkids. I'm going to be like, look, Grandpa was nuts. Plain and simple. That's all I'm going to tell them. Grandpa was nuts.
Also, Loyalty, we're going to see Mighty Myra versus Maney in action. And, of course, the big match that was set up from last month's Hostile Holiday after Illuminate got away, snuck away, I would say, escaped by the grin of his teeth, by the fingertips with his SPW Heavyweight Championship, which set up this match when the appeal of Jack Tracy, Jason Xavier, Nathan Brick, and, of course, the SPW, of course, they're the SPW Tag Team Champions, but they'll be teaming up with the SPW Heavyweight Champion, this modern era SPW's longest reigning champion, the Dark Fox, Ibsity, and Adonis Illuminate, and they're going to take on Bobby Callahan and his newfound buddies in the Punjabi Lion, Tima, and of course Bryce Kuza, Aiden Andrews, the all-day crew. That's going to be 8-man action at Loyalty, which is going to be something worth watching. Also, Marcus Lewis, the Flying Lion, is coming back to SPW. He's coming out to Loyalty, and he's going to take on Chris Wilde. And Chris Wilde, all the way from Hawaii, he's going to go one-on-one with that Flying Lion and Marcus Lewis. That should be some great action right there. And, of course, Daniel George is going to show up and defend his SPW Extreme Championship against the Golden Star. Not a lot of information do we have on the Golden Star, but he looks like he's going to be something special. And then we go for round 2. We saw it, I believe. I forget if we saw it at Ghouls, Frights, or Wrestling Tights, or if we saw it at Still Hungry. But Guapo Lupe is going to step back in the ring with Scoot Robertson for round 2.
Nice. That's going to be a good one.
Solid
That's
stuff.
gonna be a solid one.
And still more matches to come.
Yeah, that 8-man tag though, man. Oh, could there be possibly one of the biggest upsets we'll ever see in SPW?
It's going to be an interesting night.
With their team.
All I can tell you is you want to be there, because something is going to happen. The 2025 is going to start off with a bang, and you want to be there to see this all go down. Don't miss your opportunity to see SPW Loyalty live at Elk Grove at the World Soccer Indoor Arena in Elk Grove, just off of Kent Street. Get on the SPW Facebook page. It's all the links in the description below. Get your tickets now or show up at the door. Get ready to rock and roll. It's going to be the best show of the year. It's going to start off what is going to be the legendary year of SPW. Loyalty is setting the standard for what's going to happen in April, when SPW on April 27th, the fourth Sunday of the month, brings you One Supreme Night, the 25th anniversary of SPW. It's going to be a banger of a show, and people, you want to get ready. You want to be there for this. And I also heard it was announced, it was recently announced, I believe as of today, there was a slight scare with Sir Samurai. We're glad to see he is okay. We're glad to see he's, back in it, but it seems like the announcement has came up. He has been cleared to return to action like we talked about. He's going to be at Phoenix Pro Wrestling, defending the Phoenix Pro Wrestling title, and I can guarantee you if he's cleared to wrestle some way, by hook or by crook, he's going to make sure he's on that card at Loyalty, because, if Sir Samurai's in the house, he's going to do what he loves to do, and we love seeing him do what he does.
Well, like I said before, everybody wants that spot. Everybody wants that night under the bright lights on One Supreme Night. They want that one supreme moment. He's going to be doing what he can to get there.
Oh, yes, exactly that Sir Samurai is looking for that big spot, that big moment, that high spot to be at One Supreme Night. He's not going to walk away easily. He's not going to walk away quietly, and that's what you have to love and respect about Sir Samurai. He's coming out, and he's going to be there, and I know he will be at Loyalty by hook or by crook. He's gonna get his hands on somebody and do what he does, and nothing but love and respect here.
Definitely.
Ooh, if you want to find some action, NWA Texas, having some action going down. NWA in Texas, Shockwave this Saturday, January 11th, being posted by J.R. Kratos. Does that make J.R. Kratos stateside? He might be in Texas, but that means he's stateside, right?
Don't.
Ugly. We need you to put in a phone call. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you never know. Showing up at Loyalty could be a night to remember. I mean, Timothy Thatcher is going to be there. Titus Alexander might still be stateside. He might still be around. He's just a phone call away. And J.R. Kratos? Could he still be stateside when it comes to January 19th?
Don't scare me like that. Don't scare me like that. That's not cool, man.
I mean, the only sad part about that is
I want to live.
If all three of them show up on the same night before February 7th, the Stoner Brothers might have to pick up the last bit of pieces. They might be more like vulture chops, because they're picking up the scraps from J.R. Kratos, Jason Alexander, and Timothy Thatcher.
Oh, no. Oh no. Why me? Who put this?
It could happen. That could be a scary night.
It could happen.
I can
It
see
could
this
happen.
man
Never
walking.
say-
I can see this man being in the building, and
Never say never.
they start walking in. He is going to disappear. If you don't think El Uno Supremo can make himself disappear, he will go. He will go to somebody and go. I need a Santa Claus costume. Anybody got a Santa Claus costume? I know it's late. I'm just gonna play Santa. Anything. He'll go find a sheet and go, I'm a ghost. I'm not Senor Z. I'm a ghost.
Yep, there you go.
He'll be over in the other arena watching soccer games going, yeah, good job, sweetheart. That's my kid. Yeah, go.
Yep.
Be like, sure, which one's your kid? That one over there. Which one over there? The one over there that's over there by
could be a
that one.
very painful night.
Do what?
I said that'll be a very painful night. That's for sure.
We bring a big old case. I could see this man being like, well, you know what? If it's the only place I got to hide, he'll be squeezing in our case where we keep all of our games.
No, I'll hide under the table. Hide under the table. We have a curtain on it. You can't see me.
Well, then if I accidentally kick you, you can't be mad. Oh, you know what? That's when I set you up, though, because you're hiding under the table. I'm like, somebody, put somebody through the table.
No. This year's already gotten interesting, and we're not even halfway through. Like we're not even halfway through the month, and this year's already interesting.
It'll be the one time in his life he'll be in the corner. No comprende, sí. No comprende. No habla español. No. He went that away.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
He's like, if I can't see you, you can't see me. You can't. This fool will pull out a pair of glasses. You won't hit a man with glasses, will you? And be like, January 19th, ladies and gentlemen, can be the biggest night in Mr. Z's life. Light him up and chop him down.
That's it. That is it. Oh my goodness. What have I got myself into?
That's okay. When we get done, if I have to wheel you in the, if I have to use my dolly to wheel you into the house, you know, give you back to Mrs. Z. Be like, it was painful, but he took it like a champ. All three of them.
As I usually do.
But we do know that February 7th, you truly have a date with Destiny at Hoodslam. We're going to be at Hoodslam.
That's coming.
So that'll be a fun time.
Yes, we are. And, you know, that'll be a fun one. That's a whole another world. That'll be fun. Oh, my goodness, folks. Oh, my goodness. Just shake my head. I was going to say, if Titus Alexander's stateside and he's going to be in the Bay Area on Friday, I was checking the card for Saturday. I mean, never say never as far as seeing that man in some type of match on a Saturday for New Japan.
No, it's going to be awesome.
But
there is a bit of sad news that was reported today that we just got to touch on. The legendary wrestler Black Bart passed away today. We did talk the other day that he was taken into hospice. We wish him the best. We know he went in a peaceful manner, probably surrounded by friends and family. We just wish the best for his friends and family through this time. Never easy to lose someone, but Black Bart was a true legend. And lots of love being shown out into the world out there. I know this is usually independent wrestling, but hey, it's stories that broke today, so we do want to stay on top of none of that stuff.
yes, we do. my condolences to the friends, fans, and family of Black Bart.
And as always, we send out our thoughts and prayers to all of them.
Yes.
Wish them the best.
Yes, sir.
Let's see. Anything coming out of here? Nope, that's another February 1st event. So it's going to be a busy January.
Yep.
We're building into February. Lots of stuff. And then March right around the corner. A good chance we got to reach out to some people. We may be a part of Puppet Wars on March 1st. We have to see if we can get an invite out to that show. And who knows what else we'll be signed up for between now and then. It's always growing. Everything getting better. And of course, we're always here every Thursday with the IWCP, the Independent Wrestling Community Podcast, where we talk about everything independent wrestling. At least here in Northern California, Bay Area, California, we hope to expand and grow. And like we always say, if you're a independent wrestler, booker, promoter, and want a platform to promote your show, your events, reach out to us. We're always happy to assist or give you the platform to do that.
Oh yeah, definitely. We enjoy having people on here.
No, it's always fun.
They do.
Always fun to have people stop by and talk to us and get things done. We appreciate everybody who supports us and is a part of this. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night we'll be back with your SmackDown post-show review after the 3 hours of SmackDown. Once we survive that, we'll break it all down for you. And then we'll be back on Sunday with the weekly roundup podcast where we talk about everything professional wrestling. Of course, the following Sunday, it'll be SPW Day, so there won't be any of that. But we'll be at SPW covering loyalty, getting that all set up to look good and pretty. So be ready, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, it's the El Uno Supremo, Mr. G, and I'm the Big Time. We're telling you so long. Good night. We will catch you on the next one.
See ya.